Happy Project for Awesome 2025. Let's play a game. This game is called Tuber Spot. Looking at samples of sputum, which is the phlegmy stuff that you cough up when you're sick. What we're looking for are these long, thin spots, which are Mycobacterium tuberculosis. So let's get going. Tuber Spot gives you some pre-inspected starter images to help train you, and this one is pretty straightforward. So there's our one. But then this one, okay, I'm not sure about that one. It's not super pink, but also a little pink. I don't know. Okay, so once you've done some training, they give you real samples to identify, so you don't know if there's bacteria in there at all. So we're looking around, and this is actually really difficult. So this is sputum smear microscopy. It's notorious for missing a lot of tuberculosis cases, but it's still incredibly common because it's cheap. Fortunately, there are other ways to test for tuberculosis, and one of those ways is using rats trained by APOPO, which is the charity I'm supporting this year. APOPO picks up sputum samples from a clinic and deactivates them so they don't pose any danger to the rats. The rats sniff each sample, and if they smell tuberculosis, they stop at that sample. APOPO then verifies any positives with a WHO-endorsed method such as molecular testing or smear microscopy. Amazingly, this method catches a lot of the cases that sputum smear misses, while costing only 2 cents per sample. 2 cents for a test of sense makes a lot of sense to me. Now, if you've done some TB fighting in the last year and a half, you're probably thinking, hey, why don't they use GeneXpert? And guess what? They do. In Mozambique, APOPO primarily uses GeneXpert to test for TB, which gives them the added benefit of testing for drug resistance. But at $8 a pop, those tests aren't cheap. In addition to smelling TB, these rats can also smell out smuggled wildlife and perform search and rescue missions. Look at his little tiny backpack. He's just a little guy saving lives. And of course, the skill that gave APOPO its name is that these rats can sniff out landmines. Because they're too small to set off the landmines, they can safely locate them so their human coworkers can remove the mines. APOPO has removed 170,000 buried explosives in countries including Cambodia, Angola, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique, making the land safe again for people and wildlife. So I hope you vote for APOPO in the Project for Awesome. You can visit the link in the description to learn more about APOPO, as well as some other charities that are doing amazing work on tuberculosis. As they say in our hometown, don't forget to be awesome.